Think of the last time you played a game. What were you feeling? Odds are you were excited, surrounded by family and friends, and totally engaged in hopes of ultimate victory. One model of project-based learning is game-based learning. Wikipedia defines game-based learning as a type of gameplay that has defined learning outcomes. Generally, game-based learning is designed to balance subject matter with gameplay and the ability of the player to retain and apply said subject matter to the real world. Educators are always looking for new ways to engage their students in learning, so why not use the power of well-designed games to achieve learning goals while also motivating learners to practice applying skills they will need to problem solve in future learning opportunities. In order to understand what game-based learning is, let's start by comparing it to the traditional classroom. In a typical classroom, the teacher delivers information, the students complete an assignment that uses this information, and then they are assessed. In a game-based learning classroom, students are given hands-on learning experiences where they can try out different scenarios, look at different strategies for solving a problem, and test them out many times if needed. Learners are actively engaged in making decisions and seeing their consequences and are able to move at their own pace. There are obvious benefits to using this model of problem-based learning, but before you press play, it's important to note that there is a difference between gamification and game-based learning in your classroom. If you are using gamification in your classroom, you are using game elements and mechanisms to motivate your learners. This might include creating leaderboards, avatars, a point system, power-ups, badges, and rewards. An example of this would be using ClassDojo to support your classroom management. Game-based learning is different in that it integrates games into the learning process. It helps the students actively experience their learning. Tools like BrainPop, the Oregon Trail, and Kahoot are examples of games that can be easily incorporated into your instruction. As you are looking for different games to engage your students, you should consider that powerful games often include challenges or levels, an engaging storyline or scenario, rewards for achievements, and consequences for choices. You should also ensure that the games you choose are supporting the traditional problem-based learning cycle, where students are looking at a specific situation, analyzing the problem, gathering resources, testing their thinking, and presenting their findings. The game isn't just an activity, but a part of the learning process. Now that you know the basics of game-based learning, why might you get started? First, it allows teachers to meet a wide variety of student learning styles and differentiate. It also is highly engaging and often visual and can promote both independence and teamwork. Finally, it engages students in authentic problem solving where they're empowered to make their own choices. Are you ready to play?